Guys, if there's ever been one thing that has been totally overcomplicated through the course of time, it's vinyl leather repair. Stitch this, glue that, put a patch here, smooth it out. How about we just make it simple and look at one of probably the most overlooked vinyl leather repairs in the industry, Plasti Dip's vinyl leather repair kit. That was magic. So I went out and got a piece of vinyl, cut a strip. We're just gonna glue this back together. I have the luxury of already knowing how this works, but there's really not a lot of info out there about it. Goes on clear, dries clear. There's no color matching, blending, patches, none of that. It's simple. You've got the ripped vinyl or leather, let's repair it. All right, first things first. That's better. Now, according to the instructions, we gotta let this dry. Yeah, I read instructions. Okay, so let's take a look at what I got here. This is the strip that you saw me do in the video. It's just one side, one layer, front only, nothing on the back. This one, which I'll show you how to do this, nice clean line, 2 layers, front and back. So when would you need some Plasti Dip VLP in a tube this small that kind of comes out okay as far as looks goes? Perfect example, my neighbor has a pop-up camper. Out in the woods, a stick comes through. You're not taking up a lot of room with this. Now let's talk about strength. This is the 1 layer front only. That's pretty good. Let me show you what just happened. The Plasti Dip is actually still there. The vinyl broke. Well, that kind of took a little bit of a turn I wasn't expecting. I guess if one shoddy layer will prevent it from ripping, I guess there's no point in showing you 4. So let's talk about how to get a clean line. All right, so first things first, find a good cut. I wouldn't recommend actually making one, but in my case, I guess I really don't have a choice. Get any little hangers out of the way and clean up your cut the best you can. Now put the tape down next to the cut, but allow a little bit of vinyl between the cut and the tape so the Plasti Dip has something to grab onto. Loop the edges of your tape so you have something to grab onto later, and then put a piece of tape at the beginning and the end of the cut. That way you have a start and a stop point that's clean as well. Now if you ever had a coloring book when you were a kid, you know what to do next. Just fill it in completely. Go ahead and get some on the tape and the vinyl. Now I'm doing this in actual time so you can see how long it takes. Go ahead and peel your tape off while it's wet, and you should be left with a nice clean line. Now I completely understand. If you have an $800 office chair, obviously you want to do a color matching, blending, whatever you got to do to make it right. Unless you've got enough money to just burn the chair and get a new one, this might not be the right thing for you. But if you need a quick, simple fix that is strong as f, this is perfect. Now I'm not telling you that Plasti Dip's VLP is the answer to everything. No, it's not gonna color match. If you have an $800 office chair, obviously you would want to use a kit that's a little bit more complex than this. But if you're out in the woods with a soft top pop-up camper, or you just have a dookie office chair that just has a cut in it that you want to repair, drawer, glove box, pocket, toolbox, any small space that you don't have a lot of room, this is perfect. So guys, if you have any questions, come by our Facebook page, facebook.com/awarehouseful, or our website, www.awarehouseful.com, where we have live chat to help you. All these and a warehouse full of amazing products.